The world is now a multipolar world. No one has the monopoly of sanctions. The West no longer has the unilateral powers to sanction. Now China and Russia can also sanction. In December 20, 1951, the first nuclear reactor to produce electricity was invented, but not until year 1953, before it was fully used to generate large-scale electricity in the U.S. The world quickly rushed into nuclear reactors, but this will need uranium for the production. And yes, this uranium are expensive and few countries has this uranium. These countries are Russia, China, some countries in Africa. China is actually the 8th largest producer of uranium, and the world rely on China to get clean uranium. But because of the different sanction by the United States, China and Russia has decided to sanction the US on this critical component to make clean energy and also make atomic bombs. It's very crucial to state that this is a very huge problem to the United States energy sector. What will they do now? We keep saying here that sanctioning Russia and China will always lead to retaliation, and this is huge. Stay with us to the end to find out how this sanction will be affected. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. The escalating tensions in global politics have taken a new turn with recent developments involving Russia, China, and the United States, particularly concerning the critical resource of uranium. Uranium, a pivotal element for nuclear energy and power generation, has become the center of a complex geopolitical chess game with significant implications for international relations, energy security, and global market dynamics. No significant move, GSE Technobexport, a prominent Russian uranium exporter, has indicated the possibility of a ban on uranium exports to the United States. This potential ban is seen as a retaliatory measure in response to restrictions previously imposed by the U.S. The news, initially reported by Uranium, cites an informed source and highlights the complexities of the current geopolitical landscape. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots. So your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. Notably, major American electric companies, including Constellation Energy Corp., Duke Energy Corp., and Dominion Energy Inc., have been apprised of this development. However, as of the latest reports, the Russian authorities have not finalized their decision on the export restriction. This situation underscores the fragility and interdependence of international trade relations, especially in the context of critical resources like uranium. Simultaneously, China has also entered the fray by imposing sanctions on uranium exports to the U.S. This move by China adds another layer to the already intricate global uranium supply dynamics. The implication of these sanctions by both Russia and China cannot be overstated, as they directly impact the U.S.'s ability to secure a steady supply of this vital resource. The potential ban by Russia is set to take effect 90 days after its enactment, marking a significant deadline for U.S. energy companies to reassess their uranium supply chains. This development is particularly poignant in light of recent actions by the United States House of Representatives, which passed a law prohibiting the import of Russian uranium. These restrictions, set to last until 2040, represent a long-term shift in U.S. policy and its approach to sourcing critical energy resources. The context of these developments is further enriched by the recent increase in U.S. uranium purchases from Russia. In October 2023, the U.S. notably tripled its uranium imports from Russia, making the country the second largest supplier of this resource to the U.S. After Britain. This increase underscores the strategic importance of Russian uranium in the U.S. energy mix. The potential embargo on Russian uranium exports to the U.S. presents a significant challenge for American energy companies. If Russia proceeds with this sanction, it would force the U.S. to seek alternative sources for its uranium needs. This scenario not only affects the energy sector, but also has broader implications for international trade, diplomatic relations, and strategic alliances. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. This complex situation involving Russia, China, and the U.S. over uranium trade is reflective of the broader geopolitical tensions and economic interdependencies shaping the current international order. The decisions and actions taken by these nations in the realm of uranium trade will have far-reaching consequences, influencing not just energy markets, but also the broader dynamics of international politics and global power structures. As these developments unfold, there are several key aspects to consider. Firstly, the impact on the global uranium market cannot be underestimated. The potential reduction in supply from Russia, coupled with Chinese sanctions, could lead to significant shifts in global uranium prices and availability. This scenario might encourage other uranium-producing countries to increase their output, or could lead to increased exploration and mining activities in other regions. Secondly, the strategic responses of the U.S. and its allies will be crucial in determining the future landscape of global energy security. Diversifying uranium sources, increasing investments in alternative energy sources, and strengthening diplomatic efforts to mitigate the impact of these sanctions will be pivotal. The U.S. may look towards countries like Canada, Australia, and Kazakhstan, which are also major producers of uranium, to fill the gap left by Russian and Chinese supplies. Moreover, these developments have a significant impact on nuclear energy policies worldwide. Nuclear power, often touted as a clean and efficient source of energy, relies heavily on a stable supply of uranium. Disruptions in the uranium market could influence global attitudes and policies towards nuclear energy, potentially accelerating the shift towards renewable energy sources, or, conversely, leading to increased investments in nuclear technology to ensure energy independence. The geopolitical implications of these uranium trade dynamics are also profound. The US, Russia, and China are key players on the global stage, and their actions in the uranium market reflect broader strategic interests and diplomatic postures. The interplay of sanctions, trade restrictions, and retaliatory measures highlights the complex nature of international relations in the 21st century. These developments may lead to realignments in global alliances, shifts in power balances, and potentially the emergence of new geopolitical blocs. Furthermore, the role of international organizations and regulatory bodies in mediating and managing these trade disputes is significant. Entities such as the International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA), the World Trade Organization (WTO), and various regional alliances may be called upon to play a role in resolving these issues, ensuring compliance with international norms, and maintaining stability in the global nuclear energy landscape. One critical aspect of this situation is the impact on the global nuclear energy sector. The reliance of many countries on nuclear power for their energy needs makes the availability and price of uranium a matter of significant concern. The potential scarcity or price inflation of uranium could force nations to reassess their energy strategies, possibly accelerating the transition to alternative energy sources. This shift could have a profound impact on global efforts to combat climate change, as countries may need to balance their energy needs with their environmental commitments. The situation also raises questions about the resilience and diversity of global supply chains. The U.S., for instance, will have to navigate the challenge of finding reliable and sustainable sources of uranium. This situation could lead to increased investments in domestic uranium mining, exploration of new uranium deposits, or the development of alternative technologies like thorium-based nuclear reactors. Such developments could reshape the landscape of the nuclear energy sector globally. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. Moreover, the diplomatic ramifications of these developments are significant. The US, Russia, and China are key players on the world stage, and their actions in the realm of uranium trade are deeply intertwined with broader geopolitical strategies. This situation could potentially lead to a realignment of international alliances, with countries reassessing their foreign policy and trade partnerships based on energy security considerations. The role of international diplomacy and negotiation in addressing these challenges is crucial. Diplomatic channels may be utilized to de-escalate tensions, negotiate trade agreements, or even develop joint initiatives to ensure a stable and secure supply of uranium worldwide. These negotiations will likely involve a complex web of interests, including energy security, economic development, and strategic balance. Additionally, this situation highlights the importance of regulatory frameworks and international oversight in managing global trade and ensuring compliance with international norms. The involvement of organizations like the World Trade Organization and other international bodies could be pivotal in mediating these disputes and maintaining a stable global trade environment. From an economic perspective, these developments have far-reaching implications. The potential disruption in uranium supply could impact the energy sector, affecting everything from electricity prices to the economic viability of nuclear power plants. It could also influence global investment trends, with investors potentially reassessing their portfolios in the energy sector based on these geopolitical developments. Furthermore, these events underscore the interconnected nature of global markets. The decisions made by a few key players can have ripple effects across the world, affecting countries and industries in complex and sometimes unexpected ways. This interdependence calls for a coordinated and comprehensive approach to global governance and trade policies. The uranium trade situation also has implications for nuclear non-proliferation efforts. The regulation of uranium trade is closely linked to international efforts to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons. Any shifts in uranium trade policies need to be carefully managed to ensure that they do not undermine global non-proliferation frameworks. This requires a delicate balance between meeting energy needs and maintaining strict controls on nuclear materials. In light of these challenges, it is essential for countries and international organizations to work collaboratively to find solutions that address the immediate concerns of energy security, while also considering the long-term implications for global stability and prosperity. This might involve developing new frameworks for international cooperation in the energy sector, investing in research and development of alternative energy sources, and strengthening mechanisms for dialogue and conflict resolution. The potential bans and sanctions on uranium exports by Russia and China to the U.S. are not just an issue of energy policy, but a complex puzzle involving economic, diplomatic, strategic, and environmental considerations. The manner in which these challenges are addressed will have significant implications for the future of global energy security, international relations, and the stability of the international order. As this situation evolves, it will be important to monitor the various responses and strategies adopted by key players, as well as the role of international organizations in facilitating a balanced and effective resolution to these challenges. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.